right. I'm in Washington, D.C. Yeah, I'm in... What did you say? Oh, yeah, they changed my load, you know, now I'm asking them for more money, but they told me I was, yeah, supposed to be, to pick up one piece, then they said, okay, 5 pieces, and then I go there and they load the full trailer, and you know, the traffic here is pretty bad, right? So, I mean, you know, downtown Washington, where all the monuments are, basically like maybe 1 kilometer from the White House. Can you believe this? Yeah, right where, you know, I'm driving, like, I'll be driving on Independence Avenue and Pennsylvania Avenue. That's where all these government buildings are. It's, and there's construction everywhere here. I'm just doing like 10 kilometers an hour, but it's all fun, all good. But too bad the guy just never got back to me about the, I said, call your customer, you know, I need more money. Like, what the heck? Yeah, so sorry. Well, I don't think my agent knew. It's probably that guy decided to lie. You know, the other broker he got this load from. He probably, you know, wanted to get a cheap price, so he said, hey, yeah, only 5 pieces. You know, 5,000 pounds. That's what they told me. The weight was supposed to be 5,000 pounds, and then I start loading, and it's now it's almost, it's like 18,000 pounds. You know, it's not that big of a deal, but I mean, you know, it's much more work. Much more work, and it took them like 6 hours to load me, you know. So sorry. Well, they said 1,700 bucks, but you know, gross, and now I'm saying, you know, that's too little, because there's a whole bunch of headaches here, you know. Like, first of all, it's a protected facility, so they said you know, I was supposed to deliver yesterday, but they said no, you cannot come here after 3 o'clock. I said, why not? And they say, well, because the gate will be closed. I said, what gate? And they said there's guards at the entrance to this monument park, and they have dogs, and dogs will check your truck for explosives. I said, what? All right, so, and those dogs only work from 7 to 3. You know, so that's why I wanted to deliver. I would deliver yesterday at like 4 o'clock, but I was still like, you know, when I called the guy, it was 1 o'clock, and I was still maybe, you know, I couldn't make it before 3, so I just shut down. You know, this pilot in Duncannon, Pennsylvania, just north of Harrisburg. Yeah, so I just shut down there at 1 o'clock. Stopped driving because there's no point. So yeah, so it's 1,700 bucks. I told them, I said, you know, give me at least, you know, give me at least 2,000, you know. Yeah, and because I'm only getting like percentage of that, right? I'm not even getting, you know, I think I'll make like, I don't know, $1,100, but it's already like third day. I loaded on Tuesday, then Wednesday, today is already Thursday. So yeah, it's kind of stupid, you know, but at least I already have another load. I'm going to the Baltimore port, and I'm picking up some metal parts, and they go right to basically west of Fort Erie, Ontario. On the Canadian side, there's a town called Simcoe. So that's where they go, and they pay from here to there they pay $1,900. Imagine, like this load I had to go to Aurelia to, yeah, so I drove, you know, like almost 2 hours to get there, and to come here it pays $1,700. The load from here back to Canada pays $1,900. What the fuck, you know? And again, as always, I look at my paperwork. There's two brokers. Like one is the Landstar broker, right? And then on the sheet of paper, I can see clearly it's some kind of CWL logistics. You know, it's not the shipper, but it's another middleman involved. Yeah, it's always. I'm telling you, like all Landstar loads, they never. I maybe like in 2 years, I had maybe 5 loads where the agent was the only broker. There's always, basically these guys are lazy. They get loads from other brokers, you know, because they don't have their own contacts. So that's what they do. They just find them on other load boards, and that's it. And that's why the price is cheap. So I'm pretty sure this load probably pays because it's a monument in Washington D.C. So I think this load pays. Sorry. Yeah, probably pays like, I don't know, $2,500. You know, because it's not that high value. Like the value is only 57,000. You know, it's not, but it's an important load. I mean, without this load, they cannot build this monument. You know. And right now I'm driving, you know, kind of like,
after 800 meters,
I don't know, maybe like 3 kilometers from White House. Can you believe this? Yeah, it's Highway 1. It's called Highway 1, but it's just like a city street. It's actually, it's called Highway 1 on New York Avenue. And it's like lights, but I'm really close to downtown, and you know, traffic is kind of like in Toronto on Queen Street. You know, like real crazy. There's 3 lanes in each direction, and there's lights every like 200-300 meters, just like Yonge Street in Toronto downtown. Yeah, imagine, and I'm with my trailer, and I said fuck it. I'm in the left lane because I can see my GPS says I'm going to be turning left, heading towards that big park. They have this park where all the monuments are. I think it's called National Monument or something. You know, that big kind of like a tower, what do you call it, like an arrow, like a big piece of concrete like pointing to the sky. You ever saw it on TV? Yeah, like a pyramid, only it's straight as an arrow. It's like a pillar. Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm going right there, where all the monuments are. Yeah, that's what I wrote there in my on my channel. I said maybe I'll see him, you know, walk the dog, or maybe he'll be jogging. I don't know. No, yeah, I know, like they show in the movies, right? If he's jogging, there's like 10 people around him jogging, like the security service. Okay, what is it? I see here the sign says I-395. Oh, Jesus! They even have like a interstate, you know, from the Beltway, from the bypass around Washington, from 495. You can take this 395, and it takes you right towards this area, like the White House and stuff like that. It's just that the guy that's waiting for me, he says, yeah, take 395, but 395 goes from the south, and I was coming from Baltimore. You know, I said it's too much of a detour for me. So now my GPS was just basically sending me through this from northeast Washington basically towards downtown, which is west. Yeah, so now I'm I don't know, I should be pretty close, because yeah, they said they're gonna be a gate, they're gonna be dogs, and then they said call us when you're close, and we'll block the street, and we'll tell you basically where to go, because he said in your truck you won't be able to make the turn unless we stop traffic. Like, it's pretty tight in there, so. Yeah, well, you know, I never been downtown here, but it's as bad as New York. It's takes like I was only 200 kilometers away in the morning, right? But it took me wait, I have to change lanes here. All these stupid lanes are turning left. All right, so now yeah, I don't want to go to that 395. I have to go downtown. Alright, now I'm on the right track. Wow, this is like real downtown. Mark, I think I gotta go. I have to call these guys so that they meet me somewhere and tell me where to go. Where are you now? Louisiana. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll call you once, you know, I'll be driving towards Baltimore, and I'll call you once I'm unloaded here. Okay, bye.
Turn left.
George, hi, it's Sergei, the Lancer driver with that aluminum stuff. No, actually, I screwed up a little bit. I'm on New York Avenue, and I'm trying to turn left here on 6th Street. So I'm real close. I'm just probably like, I don't know, less than a mile away from you. Yeah, I'm just turning, I'm taking a left. Well, I put in that crossroad that he told me where I have to be. What is it, like Independence and 1, right? I put in the GPS, so now it's directing me to that particular intersection. Yeah, so now I'm at 6th Street and New York Avenue, turning west on 6th. So that's where I'm coming. Oh, well, I'll be looking for signs here, yeah, if it says trucks, because that's why I had the problem. I thought this Baltimore-Washington Parkway, you know, trucks were allowed to go south in Washington, and I wanted to take that one from 50, but of course there's a sign says no trucks, so. Well, yeah, it says here turn right in half a mile on US 1, US 50 eastbound. So, and it's like 2.4 kilometers, or I don't know, like 1.5 miles. Yeah, it says 7, I don't know, 7 minutes. It took me like, I don't know, 3 hours. I was only 120 miles away. I shut down in Harrisburg because there's no truck stops here, right? So I stopped there at the Pilot, and I got up at 4:30, started driving at 5, and this is how much it took me to get here. Yeah. Okay. So I'll turn. Yeah. So I'll turn right on this US 1, and then I guess I'll see you somewhere there. Okay. But you want me to? No, but I mean, shall I stay on 50 once I make that turn? Shall I stay on 50 because I think it wants me to go on that on Independence. Shall I go on? Keep going on 50 and then. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll be watching the signs. If it says, you know, if I don't see anything that says no trucks going left, then I'll follow that. Okay, so you'll see yellow trucks. So I'll be there in a couple of minutes. Okay. Okay. Bye. It's Sergey again. Listen, I'm trying to turn on Madison and it says no trucks here. Can I go on Madison? This is 7th Street. 7th Street. And I'm trying. I just passed Pennsylvania Avenue, right? And then I went this way, and it's like I'm at 7th and Madison, and the GPS says go right on Madison, and then I'll be right there. But I can go, I guess I can go south to the next street, which is what's the other streets? Okay, yeah, I see it on. So it goes parallel to Madison. Yeah, because this one is very narrow. This cars parked on both sides, and it says no trucks. I see. Okay, that's what I'll do then. And then if you could meet me at Independence and. What is that, 1 or 14, right? Okay, all right, then I'm turning on
After 300 meters.
on Independence now.
Right turn
Okay,
ahead.
fine.
Turn right, Independence Avenue Southwest. Then, right turn ahead.
next traffic light? Hey, be my guest. I'm driving 30 kilometers an hour. I don't care. Because if I mess up and pass my intersection, I'll be screwed
Turn
with this
right. US 1 northbound, 14th Street Northwest.
with this
Then you have reached
53
your
foot trailer.
destination.
So all these people can rush all they want. Okay, this is 14th Street, and the guy said he's waiting for me at 15th Street. I think that's that park up ahead. That's where all this is happening. Now this is a tricky situation when you can hit someone on your left or on your right. But it looks like everybody else turned that way. Okay.
Turn right.
Now let me guess. This is 15th Street.
Then turn right. Jefferson Drive Southwest.
Oh, I see the guys there. Oh, okay. I see the guy there with the stop sign. Alright. Beautiful. Wow. Lots of girls and boys. What is this? Some kind of oh, okay, I see on the right there's a huge monument being built. Probably that's where my thing is going. Okay. Yeah, of course they should pay more than, 1,700 bucks. Like if I was just talking to my friend and he says this is like New York, and when you drive to New York City, there's always a big surcharge, and just $3 per mile, that's not a surcharge. It should be like $5. So this load is probably actually paying like $2,500, but because there's two brokers, one of them just kept half of the money.
After 400 meters, rear right, then turn right.
This way? Okay. Yeah, this will be any wider, it won't be fun. Can you watch the other side of the trailer?
Huh?
Can you watch the other side of the
There's
trailer?
somebody's over there watching. Look, there's another guy over there.
I'm okay. Can you just watch that? Because I might keep that ball. I'll try to stay as far left as possible.
Watch the sign.
Does he go inside?
No, he's not gonna go inside. But they gotta warn you.
What do you mean?
Just go check in with the guard.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second.
I don't want to keep that thing. Well, I'm in the very heart of downtown Washington, D.C., getting unloaded. And turns out the stuff that I brought, it's not parts of a monument, it's parts of the scaffolding for the monument. And right in front of me you see the Washington Monument, very tall structure, and see, it's all dressed up in this stuff and scaffolding. And what I brought will be used on the very top of this tower. And they're telling me that the White House is right somewhere behind them, but I don't know, where is it? I wasn't able to see it. Because I don't want to go around there, there's police everywhere, you know. But they say if you go on the lawn, see, the guy's already watching me. The guy in the booth, and he's all police. And there's all kinds of tourists everywhere, and buses. Yeah, it's all monuments here, so that's one interesting delivery I got. That telehandler is taking these pieces off my bed. Should be done shortly. But it took me, I slept at near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It was only 2 hours away, but in traffic it took me almost 4 hours to get here.